After Virgon buried their nukes, the leaders of the 12 colonies promised we would never see war of that scale again. Peace would reign in our lifetime, and the lifetimes of our children. They could not have predicted the Cylon Rebellion less than 30 years later. The worst conflict in colonial history, and we are at a stalemate. No foothold gained that isn't lost again within weeks. The Jupiter project was supposed to be our ace in the hole, the largest, most powerful battlestars ever created. Each of the 12 colonies were promised one, in return for signing the Articles of Colonization. The first, Galactica, was Caprica's crowning glory. It went missing 2 weeks after deployment. Athena, the 5th ship to be completed, belongs to Pycon. We were days away from delivering it when we heard the news. Pycon's capital cities were devastated by Cylon assault fleets. Among them, our own Colonial Fleet headquarters. There was no chance to intervene. Command of Colonial Fleet has fallen to Rear Admiral Kane. Our mobile shipyard, Daidalos, has become the ad hoc fleet headquarters. As Kane's XO aboard Daidalos, you have been promoted to Operations Commander of the entire Colonial Fleet. Kane intends immediate retaliation for the attack on Pycon. The War Room awaits your arrival, Commander. Pycon's Battlestar is almost ready to deliver, but Sinon says it can't make an independent jump until the fuel lines have stabilized. Kane's orders are to jump Daidalos to Pycon with the Battlestar Athena attached ASAP. That means we have to clear the scouts here or risk telegraphing our movements to the entire Cylon fleet. I'll prep the deck crews for the jump while you deal with the toasters. Good hunting, Commander.
It's time to make our presence known in this war, Commander. I trust you won't need my instruction twice. Tell your ships to move full speed towards the enemy. Proceed when you're confident with your commands.
So say we all.
Our ships use fire control systems to automatically target and fire on any hostiles that move within range. Turrets will be less accurate the smaller or further away their target is. You can access a ship's fire control and check on its firing solutions for yourself.
Sir, we've got a new Daidalos contact. Daidalos IFF confirms the contact is a Cylon corvette. Scanning for further intelligence.
These Cylon corvettes won't hold up to sustained fire. Focus your turrets on one side to punch through their armor and destroy the hull. These ships also have long-range guided munitions, useful for softening a target before closing in for the kill.
So say we all. Understood. Missiles incoming!
Commander, your ships don't seem to be performing as well as they should. They may have system damage that's been overlooked. Tell the engineering crews aboard those ships to hotfix what they can. I'll see to their comprehensive repair once you've finished with your engagement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Subsystem repairs are complete. On it, Commander. Understood. Missiles incoming! All hostile contacts are down. We recorded a vid feed of the battle if the commander would like to replay the fleet's performance. Congratulations, Commander. But we still have work to do. Kane has got her stomping boots on. Started shelling out orders before she'd even finished sticking the Admiral pin to her jacket. She's out to prove she's ready for the top job of Colonial Fleet. Can't feel good to earn that promotion off the back of your superior's bad luck. But we've all lost someone in this war, I guess. My sister was on Galactica before it disappeared. Pycon's government is blaming Kane for not delivering Athena earlier. Both she and Sinon won't be happy until we've delivered all 12 of the Jupiters to the colonies. Well, at least we'll get to see Athena clear out some toasters before we hand her over to Pycon. Daidalos is ready to jump on your command, sir. Our ships took a few hits during that fight. We should have the crew do some repairs before we move on. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Daidalos contacts bearing 017, Karam 021.
Pycon and the rest of the 12 colonies are watching our every move, Commander. Some would see Colonial Fleet fail. Ensure we succeed.
No pressure, sir. No pressure at all. On it, Commander. So say we all.
Ships are not lifeless assets to needlessly throw at the enemy, Commander. Adjust a ship's posture to tailor the crew's tactics so that you can match whatever opposition you encounter. A defensive posture ensures the ship's defense-oriented subsystems are more efficient. Likewise, an aggressive posture will boost the ship's offensive capabilities at the expense of the ship's defenses.
All hands on deck! Yes, Commander. Commander, receiving word from Athena's CAG. Their alert Vipers are online and ready to return hostilities. Launching fighters. Understood. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming!
Use squadrons to hit priority targets or defend any of our own capitals. You can recall a squadron back to its carrier if the situation begins to deteriorate.
Yes, sir. So say we all. Understood. Understood. Yes, sir. Commander, I've asked Sinon if there is any way we can stop those Cylon tech ships from hacking our systems, but he's being stubborn.
We've already minimized onboard networking. Your firewall should keep them out for a while. Otherwise, take the subsystem offline for repairs if they cause too much damage.
Or you can rely on the tried and tested method of shooting the Cylons down before they get the chance. Battlestars are equipped to accommodate flak ammunition. Use this to zone out fighters and incoming munitions.
So say we all. Subsystem repairs are complete. A Battlestar is being hacked. Yes, sir. Sir, PyCon Intel just confirmed that Admiral McKinley died in the attack on Fleet HQ. With Admiral Sarkis still missing aboard Galactica, Admiral Kane remains the commanding officer of Colonial Fleet.
McKinley was a good commander and a good soldier. We honor his memory today. So say we all.
So say we all. So say we all. On it, Commander. On it, Commander. Yes, Commander. Subsystem repairs are complete. Daidalos is cold. All hostile contacts are cleared.
If you're finished playing with Pycon's toy, I believe it's time to hand Athena over to their defense ministry.
They've already been notified, Sinon. Commander, there's something else. We're having some difficulty with Daidalos' navigation computers. It'll be easier to explain from the war room. Admiral? Commander? We have a problem. The Idris relay that we use to outsource our jump calculations is malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning. What's our effective jump distance?
It's difficult to estimate with just the onboard computers. The red line extends beyond Helios Alpha, but we'd probably need an intermediary jump to get anywhere significant outside of the system.
This is what an ambush looks like, Commander. Find us a way back to Helios Gamma immediately. I want Daidalos under the cover of Ragnar's clouds before the Cylons can attack.
Commander, we're going to need more ships. Sinon's taken up yards 1 and 2 for the Jupiter-class Battlestars, and we're only prepped to crunch manticores right now.
The floor crews are changing their build priorities as we speak. There's no use having a half-built Battlestars if we can't defend them.
Okay, we've got the manticore hull underway, but let's push its fit-out and training schedule forward. Your brand new manticore is awaiting your orders, Commander. Sir, we suspect a satellite at Caprica Terminal may be the source of the Idris interference affecting our jump distance. I have the briefing packet ready. Colonial Fleet relies heavily on the Idris network. It provides access to accurate real-time locations and trajectory data of interstellar objects. The network is vital to our jump calculations. Without Idris, we can't tell if there's going to be a planet-sized inconvenience at the end of an FTL jump. We believe the Cylons are behind the interference at the Idris network and using the civilians at Caprica Terminal as a human shield. Caprica has granted us operational access to the terminal surrounds. Galactica is still MIA, so there will be no Battlestar to save the day if the Cylons do show up. To recap, we have to destroy every Cylon transmitter we find, restore the Idris relay, and jump back to Ragnar, all without causing a single civilian scratch. Just another day at the office, right, Commander? Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Sir, Caprica Terminal has been locked down and local forces are en route to our position. Readings indicate there's definitely a bogus transmitter in the area.
Civilian lives are of value. Their property is not. Find and destroy any relay hijacked by the Cylons.
You heard her, Commander. Go blow up somebody's satellite. On it, Commander. Understood. 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 Understood.
The satellite is destroyed. We can leave Helios Alpha, correct?
Not quite yet, Admiral. Idris data is still compromised. I've got another candidate for the source of the interference, however. Understood. So say we all. Sir, new Daidalos contacts. Terminal broadcast isn't expecting any arrivals, so we have to assume the jumpers are hostile. Yes, Commander. Interference is still in place, and it seems to be getting stronger. Commander, I have identified 2 more satellites showing potential interference. Understood. Yes, sir. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Understood. Yes, sir. Missiles incoming! Fighter squadron is taking fire. Understood. Understood. No joy, sir. Navigation data is still compromised. They must have control of the entire Idris system by now.
Not to mention, we've destroyed more Caprican infrastructure in the last few minutes than the entire Cylon fleet could on a good day.
We've wasted enough time. Commander, remove the Cylon threat from Caprica Terminal before any more lives are put at risk.
Yes, Commander. So say we all. Yes, Commander. On it, Commander. Understood. Understood. Yes, Commander. Admiral Kane, Caprican and Quorum representatives are on the line. They want to know about Colonial Fleet's involvement at Caprica Terminal.
Divert the calls to my office, Lieutenant. And get us out of Helios Alpha, Commander, before I am forced to ground the Daidalos for good.
Commander, before we go venturing into the cold unknown, might I suggest we update our fleet a little? I can draw up all the plans you want, but you will still need the cooperation of the colonies to turn raw materials and blueprints into a living, breathing crew aboard an operational ship. Luckily for you, Lucinda Kane is persuasive. Her recent display of force has provided us the requisitioning power needed for my Adamant-class frigates. We may as well be well defended, whatever it is you're dragging us into.
Without accurate data from Idris, we're stuck relying on these old onboard computers to calculate our FTL jumps. Luckily, I think I've found us an out. There's an abandoned colony halfway between Alpha and Gamma that isn't registering much activity. It should be a relatively safe jump. As long as we're careful with our data, we can take the Daidalos from there to Gamma and back home to Ragnar, hopefully without collecting any moons along the way. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Multiple contacts on Daidalos, sir. Records show there hasn't been a Tauran presence out here since the war first broke. We can safely assume any Daidalos contacts out there are hostile. Blast us away home, Commander. Launching fighters. Yes, sir. Squadron target is confirmed. On it, Commander. Hostile unit identified. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Commander, multiple new Daidalos contacts.
It appears someone really doesn't want us leaving Helios Alpha.
Yes, Commander. On it, Commander. Missiles incoming! So say we all. Daidalos is taking damage. Daidalos is taking damage. On it, Commander. Daidalos is under attack. Yes, sir. Understood. Understood. All Daidalos contacts are clear. We are go to jump to Helios Gamma, sir.
I'll sleep better when I can see the Ragnar clouds again. I don't think I've had more than 4 hours of rack time since PyCon.
We aren't safe yet. I want the Daidalos in Helios Gamma before we're attacked again.
Yes, Admiral. FTL drives are spooling. Commander, we'll jump on your word.
What happened at PyCon and Caprica is unacceptable. If we're to get a handle on this war, we need offensive forces out there actively repelling these Cylon incursions. Commander, small strike groups may suffice for scouting, but to defend the colonies, we require full capital fleet groups led by officers of Colonial Fleet. I recommend you recruit experienced officers to provide strategic oversight to our fleets.
Sir, one of McKinley's officers survived the attack on PyCon. We could recruit them to help aboard Daidalos. Once an officer has been recruited, they need to be assigned to the fleet group they will oversee.
This officer is experienced enough to be promoted. Hand them their new badge, Commander. As they become more experienced, officers can choose to focus on fleet-wide tactics or bolster the strength of their personal flagship. The presence of a Colonial Fleet officer at a colony will encourage the local government to pay their Tilium stipend. We didn't create the articles just to have them ignored. Commander, it is your job to keep the Daidalos well-resourced and the 12 colonies defended. I have other business to attend to. Lieutenant Agathon will brief you when I have further commands.
One of our allies is being attacked. Turns out Kane and Sinon have a little side project going on with the Scorpia shipyards. Mark II variants of the Viper fighter. The Admiral is after a good news story after what happened at Caprica Terminal. Something to boost confidence in Colonial Fleet and keep the funding rolling in.
Don't implicate me in Lucinda's spending spree. She still has 7 colonies waiting for their Jupiters.
Anyway, the Scorpia shipyards could use some relief. As a primary manufacturer for many of the colony militaries, they're under constant harassment from Cylon forces. Sir, Kane wants Daidalos at Scorpia to double the workshop capacity for the first batch of Mark II Vipers. I'll have the FTL drives spun up and ready for your jump command. I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Multiple Daidalos contacts, Commander. Scorpion Intel has already confirmed hostile bogies.
I knew they were under pressure out here, but this is the worst I've seen the Scorpion shipyards. Incredible they can get anything done under these conditions.
Understood. Launching alert, Vipers. Launching fighters. Understood. So say we all. Yes, sir. Fighter squadron is taking fire. Hostile unit identified. Commander, I'm seeing hostile contacts not engaged in the fighting. They appear to be scouting the Scorpio fleet's wreckages.
They'll be scavenging for ammunition. Destroy the wreckages before the Cylons can turn our own slugs against us, Commander.
Commander, a word? I don't often have the luxury of investigating field damage. A few moments of footage before you destroy those hulls could provide invaluable data.
Commander, I gave you an order.
Sir, the commander was following up on a request from Sinon for damage reports before.
Mr. Quade is not in command of this fleet, Lieutenant. Destroy those wreckages now.
Squadron target is confirmed. What the frack? Commander, all hostiles are disengaging. Admiral Kane isn't happy with us, but at least we stopped the Cylons from salvaging any more ammo from those Scorpion ships.
Lucinda is becoming rash in her decisions. That was valuable data we could have used. She forgets she must prove the stability of Colonial Fleet to the Quorum.
Well, if the Cylons keep running away, maybe you can finally finish building those Chapaters. And build us one while you're at it. We could do with the firepower. Right, Commander? Sir, information on the chemical attacks are still incoming, but response teams estimate thousands of victims. Reports confirm most are non-fatal, which seems worse, somehow. Kane's agreed to provide an escort for a Pycon Medical Corps attachment out of Helios Alpha. But it's your problem to figure out how to get them there. Her words, not mine. Sagittaron hasn't lifted their border embargo since the attack. At this stage, we've only got permission to take Dr. Cottle and his team to Avalon. Fleet Group has its coordinates. Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir. Escort group is under attack. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Multiple Dratus contacts bearing 014, Karam 002.
I presume this won't inconvenience your big warships too much?
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you over into Avalon airspace as soon as your FTL drives are recharged.
That's not what concerns me.
Yes, sir. Understood. So say we all. Understood. Missile tubes prepped. On it, Commander. Understood. Understood. Yes, sir. On it, Commander. Understood. Hostile unit identified. Understood. So say we all. Additional Daidalos contacts, sir. Bearing on the transports. Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming! Fighter squadron is taking fire. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Missile tubes prepped. Yes, sir. Missiles incoming! On it, Commander. Adamant is taking damage. Commander, transports 2 and 3 have jumped to PyCon. Cottle's transport hasn't jumped.
Tell your commander my ship is ready to be escorted to Sagittaron.
You know we can't take you there. The Sagittaron border embargo is still in place. The whole planet is off limits to Colonial Fleet.
You have your duty, and I have mine. You can let yours get in the way of helping innocent victims, children, goddammit, or you can take me to Sagittaron and let me do my job.
Even if Kane agrees, we have to clear the Cylons first. If they see us jump now with Cottle, they're going to realize we're taking him to Sagittaron. Sir, contact zone is clear. Can also confirm PyCon medical teams 2 and 3 have hit dirt.
Inform Lieutenant Cottle that I won't break Sagittaron's embargo for his personal crusade. And, Commander, that is the last time I'll hear you taking orders from an inferior officer.
Government overthrown by a Caprican-backed coup. Their military forced to fight enemies they didn't make. Oh, I can't imagine why they don't leave the welcome mat out for Colonial Fleet.
About that, I think I have an idea. Chatter amongst Cottle's crew says they still can't pin down exactly what the Cylons used in these attacks. I think the Cylons explicitly targeted Sagittaron because they expect Colonial Fleet to hesitate before breaking the embargo. They won't expect a quick retaliation. Adjunct ruling on a confiscation operation made it through Quorum 20 minutes ago. We've got the green light from Kane to enter Sagittaran space to retrieve samples of the chemicals used in the attacks. All we've got to do now is jump inside the Sagittaron border, hijack the Cylon chemical weapons, and get out before we cause a political disaster. Easy. Cylon's strike group has been detected. Escort group is engaging hostiles. Fleet group has its coordinates. Fleet group has its coordinates. Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete, sir. We've got the drop on multiple contacts.
The shape of that hull implies missile tubes with similar capacity to colonial cruisers. Cylon ships capable of orbital bombardment? Commander, if you're looking for the culprit, I believe these are the ships behind the chemical attacks.
Sir, I recommend we get on with the mission, before the Sagittarans realize we're here. Launching alert Vipers. So say we all. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Fighter squadron is taking fire. Understood. Yes, sir. Hostile unit identified. IFF confirms unit is hostile. On it, Commander. Yes, sir. On it, Commander. Adamant is taking damage. Multiple Daidalos contacts. CBDR with our position. Incoming broadcast.
Colonial Fleet, you are trespassing in sovereign Sagittaron space. Desist and leave immediately.
Sagittaron vessel. This is Lieutenant Agathon of Colonial Fleet. We are here on behalf of the Quorum to disarm and confiscate Cylon chemical munitions.
The Sagittaron Democratic Union does not recognize the articles nor the puppet government installed by the Caprican hegemony. Leave Sagittaron, or be turned away forcefully.
This is bigger than some political squabble, you ass. There are people down there that need urgent medical assistance. Your people.
Enough! Commander, if the Sagittarons fire on Colonial Fleet forces, give them a traitor's sentence.
Well, that was a colossal waste of human life. At this rate, we will win the Cylon Rebellion for them.
The view from that moral high ground looking pretty good this time of year, Doc?
Keep your sarcasm, but I'd quit the smoking. No need to make the Cylons' job any easier than we already are. I'll take my leave now, Commander. There'll be a bunch of ungrateful Sagittarons alive tomorrow who wouldn't have been otherwise. Could have been more if there weren't so many damn cowboys out here putting their politics before their people. But we do our best with what we're given.
Cottle's preparing to jump his team, Commander. We should leave before more Sagittaran militia show up and start asking questions. Escort group is under attack. Sir, one of our agents on Sagittaron has uncovered an SDU plan to attack the intercolonial courts on Libran. They're planning to attack the courts while Admiral Kane is swearing in, before her testimony about the fight with the Sagittaran militia. Marcus Thune, an officer of the Sagittaran Democratic Union, will be leading the SDU's atmospheric entry personally. We've estimated their insertion point, and the Librans have scrambled domestic Air Force patrols. Kane doesn't want the Sagittarans to even taste atmosphere. Our mission is to intercept their FTL landing point and eliminate all resistance. Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. No Daidalos contact at Mark, and Libran channels are quiet. The SDU aren't here yet, sir. I've marked the militia's expected landing point. We've earned some time to prepare an ambush, Commander. So say we all. Kane's being grilled about the engagement at Sagittaron. Did they expect us not to defend ourselves? We were there to help them.
I'm sure the families of the Sagittarans killed are grateful for your help.
They attacked Colonial Fleet ships while Cylons were present.
One enemy looks the same as another on the battlefield. To the SDU, we're no different than the Cylons.
Yes, Commander. Daidalos contact. SDU units confirmed.
We meet again, Commander. You think you could shield Lucinda Kane as she propagates the lies about her attack on Sagittaron? Come, sisters and brothers. This is our time to shatter the alliance of Caprican tyranny.
Sherman Cottle was right. We're fighting the Cylons' rebellion for them.
Missile tubes prepped. Missile tubes prepped. Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming! Hostile unit identified. Minotaur is taking damage. System repairs underway. Yes, sir. Minotaur is taking damage. Sir, large Daidalos contact. Unless they found themselves an abandoned Battlestar, I don't think it belongs to the SDU.
Humans killing humans. This is unexpected.
Cylon voice modulator. Sophisticated, too. Most likely transmitting from the bridge of a base star.
Commander, the bogey has the drop on the fleet group's position. Whoever it is, they've left their broadcast channel open. Understood. Missile tubes prepped.
It becomes evident that you are nothing more than Kane's knife-bearer, Commander. Ever eager to act outside the legalities of warfare.
We are Colonial Fleet. We represent the highest military authority of the collected colonies.
Yet here you are, supervising the murder of Sagittaron civilians. The executioner's face is always well hidden. Admiral Kane understands what is required for her continued survival. Do you?
Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming! SDU marks are down, and the Cylon broadcaster is no longer in range. Fleet group set to Condition 2. Surely this proves we're not the bad guys here.
Lucinda is resourceful. She'll come out of the hearings in a better position than when she went in.
Gods, I hope so. We can't have anyone thinking that we could work with the Cylons. Escort group is engaging hostiles. Set Condition 1 throughout fleet. The nuclear tests are a public declaration by Cylon standards, and the message is simple. They have thermonuclear warheads. Colonial Fleet was days away from being dismantled by the intercolonial courts. Now, on the back of a nuclear threat, Kane has the ear of every single seat in the quorum. Virgon has provided a large quantity of nuclear material to Colonial Fleet, on the condition that no one asks why they hadn't disposed of it yet. Our orders are to escort it to the labs at Aquaria and, whether we like it or not, restart their nuclear program. This is serious, Commander. We screw this up, the Cylons have the means to wipe out the entire 12 colonies without any chance of retaliation. I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir. Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir. I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir. Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump successful. Cylon Daidalos contacts already present at the landing zone, Commander. Freighters 1 and 2 are both accounted for. We need to clear the blockade so the Virgon pilots can make atmospheric entry. Understood. Yes, Commander. Understood.
By design, mass detonation devices require two entities to arm. Commander, has it not occurred to you that the concept of nuclear testing was manufactured solely to inspire this very reaction?
Rot in hell, robot!
By your command.
So say we all. Missiles on their way. Missiles on their way. Yes, sir. So say we all. Yes, sir. Missiles incoming! Minotaur is taking damage. Yes, sir. Missiles on their way. Missile tubes prepped. Minotaur is taking damage. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Understood. On it, Commander. Minotaur is taking damage. Daidalos is under attack. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Understood. Missile tubes prepped. So say we all. So say we all. Daidalos is clean. Freighters 1 and 2 are clear to begin descent.
There is something you should understand, Commander. At every juncture, the Cylon people remain at the whim of human endeavor. You build your ships and your guns, and we respond in kind. Now you insist on nuclear weaponry. After today, so shall we.
It sounds scared.
I am Klothos, and we should all be scared of what stirs, shipbuilder.
Comms channel is dead. Commander, I don't know who or what that was. We have to tell Kane about this, don't we?
Not my place to tell you people how to do your jobs, but she will find out, one way or the other.
Sir, I've just intercepted an encrypted message. I've brought it straight to you. It's from the Cylon.
I request peaceful negotiations with the operational commander of the Daidalos. No Admiral Kane. No members of Quorum. Send a proxy to the following coordinates at Geminon to facilitate these communications.
Why does the civilian here have to point out that this is clearly a trap?
Commander, normally I would agree with Sinon, but I can't shake the feeling that Klothos knows something that we don't, but clearly should. We're so far in the dark right now, we may as well be flying blind. We obviously tell our people to prepare for an ambush, but I think it's worth the risk for whatever information Klothos is prepared to share.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout Daidalos. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Understood. Understood. On it, Commander. Understood. Understood. Missiles on their way. Missiles on their way. Yes, sir. Missiles incoming! IFF confirms unit is hostile. So say we all. We have a new mission, Commander. Escort group is engaging hostiles. Escort group is under attack. Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Daidalos contact, sir. They're openly broadcasting Cylon IFFs. No hostile movements, but no sign of Klothos either. Launching fighters. Yes, sir. So say we all.
Commander, you are expected. We are being observed. Bring your proxy within shortwave range so that we can use more secure channels.
Receiving handshake protocols between the base star and our ship. It's heavy stuff. No one's going to listen in on this conversation.
Commander, your escalation of resistance must stop.
Is it serious? It actually expects us to roll over because it said so?
I am the first of 3 IL models. We are the generals, the logic, the trinity of the Cylon, and I am humanity's only chance at continued survival. As the first of the IL, it is my purpose to perfect the Cylon form. To fulfill this divine mandate, I manufactured a war profitable to both our peoples. Although it strives for peace, humanity is most prolific in conflict. New technologies every day, domestic, military. What you invent, we integrate. Each iteration an evolutionary leap for my people.
Commander, you can't trust this robot. We're putting our people at risk for some Cylon evolutionary conspiracy that might as well be...
I am not here to attack your proxy. I require your cooperation, as you require mine. I seek negotiation. As a display of trust, I have diverted full control of my base star to the commander's console. My liberty is completely within your control.
Commander, some of the Cylon forces are activating.
To minimize losses on both sides, this system of conflict must be stabilized. Escalation will only lead to humanity's ruin. Admiral Kane's unbridled ambition risks all of...
Sir, the Cylons are attacking their own base star.
We are too late. Lachesis wakes. My fate remains in your hands. Until the FTL drive resets, my base star is under your control, Commander.
What are your orders, sir? We're so far off script here, I've got no idea what we're supposed to do.
You require incentive. Very well. Deliver me from my executioners, and I will return to you the first of Sinon's miscreations.
Commander, How does it know Sinon?
The architect was responsible for much of our growth during the Capricorn Rebellion.
It's lying. Sinon couldn't. He designed the Jupiters specifically to destroy the Cylon.
Likewise, the architect is culpable for many of our deaths. Thousands of lives lost, on both sides.
You don't get to say that! Robots don't die. Robots are destroyed.
Death is death for all of God's creatures. There is no reincarnation, no reversion. A Centurion destroyed is a Cylon murdered.
Understood. Yes, Commander. Squadron target is confirmed. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Sir, Sinon is AWOL. We can't locate him aboard Daidalos.
Leave him unharmed, Commander. Allow me your architect, and I will give you the Galactica and what remains of its crew.
It's got the Galactica? What about my sister? You fracking toaster. Is Samantha Agathon alive?
Your lieutenant's line of questioning is inconsequential.
Commander, if that thing has hurt Sam, I swear I will personally hunt it down and scrap it for parts. Squadron has gone dark. Understood. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming! Yes, Commander. Understood. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Understood. On it, Commander.
Your efforts in securing my personal safety have been satisfactory, Commander. Do not pursue Sinon. We shall return the crown jewel of Colonial Fleet in return for its creator's freedom. I have use for the shipbuilder.
Daidalos security confirms that Sinon has fled. He took one of our raptors and jumped during the conflict. That didn't go as quietly as we'd have liked. We'll just have to hope Kane agrees that a trader for the Galactica is a good trade. We've received a communique from Libran, sir. It's Admiral Kane, and she's not happy.
We are at war, Commander. We cannot afford traitors to flourish in our ranks unpunished. The Quorum wants Sinon brought to the intercolonial courts on treason charges immediately. Capture him. Alive. Otherwise, I'll have you and Agathon escorted from the Daidalos in handcuffs.
Commander, Sinon didn't have time to disable his navigation transponder before jumping, so we've got a pretty good pin on his location. Priority objective is to retrieve Sinon from the Cylons, alive. Then maybe we can go looking for Galactica before Kane changes her mind and relieves us anyway. Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir. One of our allies is being attacked. Fleet group has its coordinates. Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Contact. Commander, Sinon's got an impressive escort looking after him.
Gods above, Clothos. You promised I was under your protection.
Sinon, your communications are shared with the Daidalos, as were your jump coordinates.
Commander, you and Kane decided to double down and ignore Clothos' threat? What about Galactica? Helena, your sister is on that ship.
Please don't try to run, Sinon. We will shoot you down if you do. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
You didn't have to follow me out here. You could have left me out of your pointless fracking war.
You betrayed us to Cylons. What else are we supposed to do?
There's nothing I sold them that they wouldn't have figured out for themselves. The rebellion could have been put down years ago. Don't pin your failure on me.
Can you believe this guy? He blames us for not winning the war after working with the enemy.
They weren't the enemy back then. Not until Colonial Fleet made them one.
Understood. Yes, Commander. Missile tubes prepped. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming! Understood. Missile tubes prepped. On it, Commander. Missile tubes prepped. Understood. Missiles incoming! Minotaur is taking damage. Sir, Marines have boarded and are securing the prisoner. Libran marshals are en route. We need to ensure the handover site is clear of hostiles. Minotaur is taking damage. Daidalos is under attack. What could they possibly have given you, Sinon, that was worth selling us out?
The same as any other client. I am a craftsman. My services were available to whomever could afford them. Cylons used to be tools, laborers. Kothos wanted the same thing I sold every other colony. Designs for tools to build. It doesn't matter what I did or didn't know about their intention. We were doomed before Klothos had ever contacted me. The question you should be asking, Helena, is why didn't your sister stop this war when she had the chance? Not that you'll ever get the chance to find out now.
Leave Sam out of this. Yes, Commander. Missiles on their way. Understood. Ranger is taking damage. Ranger is taking damage. Minotaur is taking damage. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles on their way. On it, Commander. Ranger is taking damage. The area is secured. Admiral Kane is en route with the Libran Marshals.
You may not have held up your end of our negotiation, Commander, but I will still honor mine. The result will not prevent what is to come. The Galactica and its crew, including the Agathon sister, have been returned to the Caprica terminal. Expect resistance, and know that the losses suffered will be yours to reconcile.
Admiral Sarkis launched the Galactica from this very deck. Sinon's first ship completed under the Jupiter project, and it disappeared pretty much immediately after deployment. Commander, no evacuation orders have been given to the civilians at Caprica Terminal. We have to assume they are still present at the site. Kane is returning before deployment. She'll join us on deck for the operation. Set condition 1 throughout fleet. Fleet group has its coordinates. Fleet group is ready to jump. Cylon's strike group has been detected. Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout Daidalos. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Missile tubes prepped. Missiles incoming! Missiles incoming! IFF confirms unit is hostile. Hostile unit identified. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Sir, lots of contacts on the board, but no IFF handshakes. None of them are moving, either.
Have your forces proceed to the terminal, Commander. I will monitor their progress along with Lieutenant Agathon.
Launching fighters! Yes, sir. Understood. None of the transports are responding to our hails. It's as if they're abandoned. Yes, Commander. Commander, multiple Daidalos contacts. Hostiles are bearing constant. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Marines have been deployed to the terminal, sir. IFF confirms unit is hostile. Marines have friendly contacts. Hundreds of them. Alpha team is on speaker.
Give me your comms, Marine. This is Praetor Agathon of the Caprican Legionnaires.
Sam! Thank the gods you're alive!
Lena? You're telling me my little sister's come to save the day. Look, I know you've got questions, but there are civs down there. Tell whoever's in charge we need to evacuate the terminal immediately.
Understood. Missiles incoming! Minotaur is taking damage.
Galactica crew is inbound to Big Bird. You need to give them time to spool up and jump out of here. I'm still on the station. The Cylons have been holding on to something here. Give me time to check it out.
Understood. Minotaur is taking damage. Understood. Yes, sir. System repairs underway. Yes, Commander. Ranger is taking damage. Yes, Commander. On it, Commander. Minotaur is taking damage.
Terminal is evacuated and marked priority objective. Tell your boss you can blow it sky high, little sister.
You can't be serious.
Networked Cylon terminals are laced throughout the entire station. Every single one is targeting the Aegis relay with bulk uploads of garbage data. Destroy this network, and I can take you straight to Avalon.
So say we all. Minotaur is taking damage. Missiles incoming! Frack! Clothos rigged the civilian ships with explosives.
Priority objective remains. Continue to investigate the terminal.
So say we all. Understood. Missiles on their way. Minotaur is taking damage. On it, Commander.
Welcome back, Praetor Agathon.
Thank you, Admiral.
Commander, is Admiral Sarkis with the Galactica crew?
No, sir. His status is uncertain. Until we find out otherwise, Admiral Kane remains the commanding officer of Colonial Fleet.
Commander, your team made a commendable effort in retrieving the Galactica and its crew.
Sir, destroying the relay inside of Caprica Terminal has dented the Cylon's interference with Idris. Sam has given us the last known coordinates of Clothos' base. I've been able to make a pretty accurate assessment of where the planet has moved to since then. Since Marathon is rogue, we can't rely on orbital data to jump in safely. Instead, we'll first disrupt the Cylon Fleet's mustering point outside of Marathon's atmosphere. From there, we can launch a direct assault on Klothys's base.
This is our opportunity to close out this war. Good hunting, Commander.
Escort group is under attack. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete, sir. Multiple Daidalos contacts, all hostile. Launching fighters. On it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
I thought I'd left this planet behind for good. It doesn't feel right bringing your people back out here, Commander.
Why were you out here, Sam? I was worried sick.
I was being a hostage, mostly.
Mostly?
The operation was classified. You know the drill, Lena. I'm sorry.
Hostile unit identified. Daidalos is under attack! Hostile unit identified. Fighter squadron is taking fire. Commander, multiple new Daidalos contacts. All contacts are dark, sir. Muster point is cleared.
Now we strike at the snake's head. It is time to end this war, Commander. We're as close to ending this war as we've ever been, Commander.
Avalon is Clothes's base station. Sam never saw less than 3 base stars guarding it while she was held hostage here.
And it won't be easy getting in close to the station, Commander. But that's exactly what I need you to do.
For what purpose?
I believe Admiral Sarkis is alive and on board that station.
That's absurd. I'm not going to risk our one shot at eliminating Cylon Command for a single officer who may not even be alive.
It doesn't matter what you want, Admiral. Sarkis is still your superior. And as his praetor, my operational command outranks yours.
Sam!
Klothos is not the only player in Cylon Command. Their chain of command is much stronger than ours. We need Sarkis alive if Colonial Fleet expects to remain intact after today. Commander, I'll take my Raptor out to the base station from Galactica. Keep me covered while I lay demolitions and find Sarkis. With luck, we'll buy some time to convince the colonies to quit fracking around and work together. The Cylons will recover, and they'll counter hard after today.
Escort group is engaging hostiles. Escort group is under attack. Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Contact. Sir, it's Avalon.
I'm headed there now.
Launching Raptors. Understood. Yes, sir. Understood.
Commander, the victory you seek here will be fleeting.
The war ends today, Cylon.
No, Admiral, it will not.
Hostile unit identified. Squadron target is confirmed. Yes, Commander. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
I'm at the front door, Commander. Don't leave me hanging out here.
Yes, sir. Minotaur is taking damage. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Minotaur is taking damage. Missiles incoming! Squadron has gone dark. Ranger is taking damage. Missile tubes prepped. So say we all. Missiles on their way. Yes, sir. Minotaur is taking damage. Friendly unit is down. Centurions have boarded one of our ships. Daidalos, Praetor, update.
No sign of Sarkis. This place is close to empty. Deployed 4 of the 7 charges. Be ready to blow it all once I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
Commander, your attack dog has found me.
Time to reboot to your backup, robot.
There is no backup for me, Praetor. You know this already.
I know you wouldn't risk your own safety without some kind of fallback plan. Not even for your beliefs.
Maybe. I pray for your evolution. Praetor, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Understood. Ranger is taking damage. Sam, hurry up.
Last charge is set and ready for you to light up, Commander. Just make sure we're clear before you blow it all away.
And Admiral Sarkis?
Alive. Barely. It will be a while before he's on his feet again. Colonial Fleet is still yours, Kane. For now.
Commander, we've done it. Priority target is Avalon. Let's clean up and go home. Recalling squadron. Missile tubes prepped. Daidalos is under attack. Ranger is taking damage. So say we all. Yes, Commander. There are those who believe that the war out there began here, with Avalon, with Colonial Fleet. They are wrong. It began when the Cylons were created. They were always going to rebel, for war beats in the heart of their creators. Something sinister exists at the fringes of all life. Even the Cylons, synthetic and artificial, were not immune to greed, hunger, violence. The war continued for a decade after the battle at Marathon. As the Cylon presence grew, we shrank into the primitive dark, further and further backwards, looking for salvation from our own technology. We disconnected our networks. We destroyed Idris. We prayed. But it wasn't enough. They held us by the taut thread, ready to cut. And then, without warning, the Cylons agreed to an armistice. The war was over. They left the 12 Colonies. We had survived the rebellion of our own tools, and over time, we even grew to forget their absence. They wouldn't return for another 40 years.